Hello. You'll remember I found no bungs in the floor of this Evo. So yesterday I addressed that situation. I took a hot air gun, a scraper, scraped all the underseal off, heated it up, scraped all the underseal off the bottom. Not all the bottom, just down the sides. Angle grinder, flat disc, ground it back to metal. Now that flat disc, it's a good thing it doesn't mark the metal. It'll get all the rust off, get all the paint off, but it doesn't scratch the metal like a grinding disc. I painted some Q rust on it. I don't know if it's rust preventer, rust curer, rust remover, but it turned everything blue, so it must do something. And then when that had dried, I gave it a good paint of non-corrosive primer. So what we're at now, I'll show you underneath. Let's go underneath and have a look. So this is where we're at now. So it's all been gone back to metal, plenty of primer on it. There's a bung. That's a smaller hole. There's the bung. So what I'll do is I'll put all the bungs in, and then I'll give it a coat of underseal over the bungs, and then that'll give them a good seal. So that lug is still crushed at the back. It is not. We don't need that. I will pull it straight, but it's not an MOT failure point. So I'm pretty sure I remember those lugs being a transportation mounting in the factory. They're not actually for jacking a car up. That's for jacking a car up. I'm pretty sure I remember them being just for transporting the body shell around the factory. I might be wrong, but I think that's the situation. So they're not really built for jacking your car up on, although we all do. It's standing on one now. So you remember also the wishbones were rusty too. So we'll address that. So I've scraped all the powder coating off, came off in sheets, rubbed that down, wire brushed them down, gave them some anti-rust treatment and a little light coat of primer. I have made a bit of a mess, but I'll tidy up. Just a little coat of primer. You don't want it too thick, because I'm going to spray I'll spray the paint on this, so it's a little bit more. It's a little bit. The solvent is more aggressive than actually brushing it on. So you remember also that the brake pipe was loose. So the mounting is still there. The actual bolts have rusted away. So what I'm going to have to do is drill these out. So that's watching me drill a bolt out isn't very good video, so I'll knock this off now and I'll come back to you soon when I've drilled that out and got the bolts ready. Bye bye for now. Okay, I've drilled those out, ground the heads off the rivets that were there. It was like a rivet, so that was well rusted on, so I've ground the heads off the rivets, drilled them out, ground the head off the rivets, and I've got a couple of nice new 8mm nuts and bolts, and we'll put that on and tighten that up, and that'll be fine. That'll be done. There's the other washer on, and put the nutter on, and we're done. So that will be nice and secure. Excellent. And that won't go anywhere. That's good. Okay, that's fine. And bit loose, but not much we can do about that. That'll be fine. That's good and strong. I have to bend that pipe a bit, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do now, and I want to tidy this up, and I'll come back when ready to paint the wishbone. Bye bye. Right. So I'm happy with that now. That's good. Nice bit of satin black on there. Demasked the pipe, taking a masking off that. So that now is fixed. That's repaired. There's got bolts in there. We've given it a bit of a paint. We've painted underneath there. We'll get the these bungs to put back in underneath. So we're done there, and we've done, have a look at the back, what we've done underneath. We've done underneath there. So that's well sealed up. So how, I mean, to be honest with you, I know where this car was repaired, and I don't know how they can let it leave their premises with no bungs. Anyway, never mind, that's done. We've sorted it out. But the main thing is get a ticket on it for this year. We've got a few miles to put on this car this year. So the main thing is get a nice MOT on it, which I think underneath we'll have squeezed through. That looks okay. So the next, all we got to do is get up on top, check them wipers out, all lights, wipers, all that kind of malarkey. Well, we can do that. So, but I'm happy with that underneath. We've pretty well done that. That should be all right. Get the wheels on, get it back down on the ground, and we're laughing. Thank you. Bye bye.